Would it be worth remaking Xenosaga? I don't know how much it costs to develop. I have no idea how much it would cost to like license this stuff. I have no idea if they have to build a game from scratch or resource code that they have. I have no idea. But that's not going to stop me from speculating. So, would it be worth it? Yes, because let me tell you, Xenoblade Chronicles has been on fire. They're even making more amiibos, which, I mean, that'll probably indicate how much people are still interested with Xenoblade. I mean, clearly I am. Clearly some of y'all are. Some people that I follow still are. Paragon of Torna, I know he'd be watching and be saying, hey, you know what? I would definitely buy this at an instant because I'm right with you, brother. Listen, Xenosaga remakes, make it happen whichever way you can. I'm already going to be lining up to pay whatever you want. But for a company like Monolith Soft and Bandai Namco, would they be like, you know what? Let's spend, $5 million to make this, and let's recoup it by like selling, I don't know, 1 million copies for 40 USD or something. Do you think that'll be worth it for the company? That is what I wanted to discuss, because Xenosaga is probably, in my world of Xenoblade community, like the kind of the holy grail. Like the one that everyone who's played can appreciate the beauty and magnificence of it, and those who have it, that you need to experience it. So it's like you've seen the light, you want to be in that light. The ones who experience the light, they're like, this light is real warm, and the ones who haven't, they're like, that light looks pretty warm. So I want to be a part of that. They want you to be a part of that. Does the company think it's worth the financial risk to be part of that? That's up to them to decide. I'm going to speculate for them. I'd say yes, because there's about 2 million, right? I'm using Xenoblade Chronicles 2 numbers, 2 million players who have bought Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Would those 2 million come back? Who knows? I don't know what 3 is looking like so far, but I'm pretty sure it's, looking up there in the millions. So if you were to remake Xenosaga, how much would that cost? Good question. I don't know. That's not my expertise. My expertise is speculating on nonsense, and my nonsense believes that there is at least 1 million players out there that are willing to play into Xenosaga. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. Do I know the numbers? No. Do I look like a business expert? Probably not. If I shave, maybe, but not at this time. So, Xenosaga remake, would it be worth it for the company? Like I said, I believe so, because there's some sort of interest behind it. The legality behind it might be too costly. Maybe the development would be too costly. Something is not clicking for us not to receive it. Therefore, they have not invested, which means it's not gonna happen. But for the sake of argument, let's say they're in the middle of it. What would they look at the numbers, the actual bona fide numbers, to say with full confidence, this is what we want and this is how it's going to happen? So they would probably look at, say, the 2 million of the Xenoblade 2 purchasers. Maybe not even played the game. Shoot, they probably just bought it by accident. They want those 2 million players. Now, do you think that 2 million players purchasing the game at MSRP of $59.99 would be worth the cost and development for the Xenosaga remake? And again, Xenosaga could be 1, 2, and 3, who knows? But whatever the development is for whatever this is, you think it'd be worth it. So if we were business people, said, this is what we have, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, our most successful game in this trilogy, 2 million players bought it. Alright, so 2 million people bought this at an MSRP of $59.99. Let's just say $60 USD. Let me do my math really quick. Boop, 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 boop. 6, carry the 2, carry the 1. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're looking at $120 million USD. Now that's just rough numbers, right? That's just, who knows where that money gets split up. I'm just the money man, the numbered man. Money man is the number man. $120 million. Now, our development is looking like it's gonna be, like I said this earlier, $5 million. All right, now we're looking at $115 million. All right, that's out of $2 million if we were to sell it. Top tier coinage. $115 million. Now we've lost $5 million to that. Let's say legal reasoning. Let's say another 5. That's $110 million. All right, we're still good money. Still good money. We lost 10, but still good money. $10 million. All right. Now let's just say Nintendo takes another cut of that, and let's just say they get like, I don't know. I don't know. They just take a cut of 50%, right? 110 million now comes down to $55 million. $55 million. That's still pretty good. I can buy a number 1 Big Mac combo with that. You know, maybe two. But $55 million. Let's just say $55 million is what they're making tomorrow. Well, but now you got to share that $55 million with well, let's say Bandai Namco, right? Because the legal issues was just to get the rights. Now Bandai Namco's going like, well, let's say we're not gonna give it for free, so we'll ask for a cut. I don't know. I don't know what a number would look like. Let's say 20%. All right, 20% of that, 55. Not even 55. Like say 120 million. So 120 million be like, let's see, math do for me something that justifies me coming up with 24 million. Now $24 million, they go, I don't even know if the math is right for that, but let's just say $24 million for the cut of the game at at gross revenue, right? We're looking at 55, that's remainder with everything expenses and everything, $24 million to Bandai Namco. Now that's about half. We're looking at $26 million in gross revenue for the game. And the company says we have to break even for all of this. And we are just looking at wanting to spend at least enough to justify the cost and enough to get this in profit margins that will justify a next project, which we're looking at $20 million. So $20 million, we got $24 million. That means we made $4 million in profit, which was initially more or less our production cost. We were just at 5 million, so it's under $1 million. So maybe the company says, okay, we made 4 million, 26 million off this, and our cost was really 5 million. So we gross profit is about 21 million, enough to fundraise the next project. And that is just numbers I made up with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 reference, and this is just looking at like, come on, just make it happen. And even if you were to lose money, chances are you'll probably break even. So as a company man that does not work for this company, I'd say yes. I'm also the key demographic that we're probably gonna buy it anyway. So like just look at what we are wanting to spend on Xenoblade Chronicles and just tell us how much we want to spend, and we'll spend the money. But as a company person, would I be, as a company man in Monolith Soft, hypothetically, would it be worth remaking Xenosaga? I'd say yes, because chances are there's enough numbers out there to justify whatever crazy number they have. Again, I don't have the numbers, nor do I work for them. Monolith Soft, if you want to bring in somebody to tell you what I'm willing to spend on, call me up any day. Moshi Furio-san here. I'm gonna be telling you, do it. So, would it be worth remaking Xenosaga? Absolutely. Hell yes. Do it. But you might be thinking otherwise. So put it down in the comment section below what you think it'd be worth. remaking Xenosaga, how much you think it would cost to make Xenosaga. I just said 5 million because it's a number. I don't know. It could be less, it could be more. I mean, I have no idea. So write down in the comment sections how much you think it'd be costing to remake Xenosaga, and how much you're willing to spend for it. Because I mean, I'm assuming it's going to be $60 if it's by itself. If it's the trilogy of the games, I don't know, probably $100, $120. But you'd still buy it. So write down in the comment section and tell me what you think. Love to hear from you. This was Just Jalal, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Later.